So what about the other coins? I mean, what is the next Bitcoin? Will some of this interest flee to other cryptocurrencies?
Some of the ICOs are ridiculous, right? They're notions for a blockchain-like device that has no natural efficacy, where there's no real need for it in any way, and the things don't even exist yet, and yet they're announcing these sales of these coins again that don't even exist yet. So some of this stuff's really silly. But there is real money from real hedge funds speculating on the value not just of Bitcoin but of Ripple and of currencies as well. And those transactions are happening in size here. And I would imagine with this sell-off, some investors who were looking at this and thought it was too expensive or too crazy a few weeks ago might like these prices, and indeed that might arrest some of the fall. It could have been worse.
Sonny, what is the next Bitcoin? I mean, where do you see the most interest in these alternative coins?
So again, and I agree with Corey, there's a lot of ICOs that shouldn't be raising money but are. And there's a lot of them that, instead of doing a Series B or C round, are actually raising through an ICO process, which is pretty exciting. So I've personally invested in several ICOs. One I invested in recently was called Unikrn for esports gaming. Mark Cuban invested as well. And they've got a real business model, real customer, so it's like a Series B round for them. So I'm seeing that happen, I think, which is pretty exciting. But again, I think Bitcoin is the big currency, and the rest will fall underneath that for a while.
But would you break down Litecoin, Ethereum, Ripple into, I mean, would you put those in priority order?
I think going by market cap, right? So Bitcoin still is the #1 by far, and then you're going to see Ethereum, and then Litecoin, then Ripple, and some others like that. And kind of the top 10 have established themselves as predominant leaders, where the rest of the ICO coins are still trying to, really establish a use case for what it is in global adoption.
Corey.
Speaking of Mark Cuban announced that the Dallas Mavericks will accept Bitcoin as payment for tickets the next season.
Yeah. So they already works with the Sacramento Kings for that.
And who doesn't want to see Dennis Scott Jr. play? This kid, he's fantastic.